Okay. Well, this should be interesting. Okay, commercial zone. Station. Oh, I guess you don't have contracts here. Everybody's mildly okay. Sick pay. Oh. You. Crew members. Alright, you're a special... Oh, you have points. Okay. Projectiles. I think a missile is a projectile. We don't want energy. Let's just... We'll do that. Who are you? Oh, Fellatio. We'll give you all projectiles and one salvaging. You projectiles. Salvaging. Andre. You have crafting, system upgrades, and scrapping. No. We'll just put one there. 5% increase in ship's movement and ship's hull. We'll put the rest of you right there. And you. Global systems. Increase material gain. We'll give you one there, one there, one there, and one there. You, medicine, investigation, shields. 1, 2, 3. Well, we had 8 last time, so we got to do something about that. We need more shields. Engineer. 2 point system upgrades and system upgrades. Alexander Richter. Investigation. Shields. Medicine. Oh, you got no points. Alright. That's all covered. I didn't even know that existed. So, we're at a plus there. Station. Let's say I want to sell this. Can I sell it? Oh, I can. Cancel. What is that? Yeah, I don't want that. Light Cannon of the Republic. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. Don't want that. I don't know how the flat cannon's gonna work. Ion reactor, Mark 1, huh? Don't know. Don't want that. Light plasma, Mark 2, though. Light plasma, Mark 2. I might try these light plasmas. Okay. Better repair. Had a bit of an issue when I logged back into this game, getting back to the station. Didn't do so well. Okay. So there's no contracts here. Interesting. Ow. Alright, where do I have to go for this War Council thingy? Oh. Council of War. I gotta go to Hi. It's probably a mistake, but I really hope this works out. I'm now using the Samsung Q2U microphone with zero noise reduction in the background, so no RTX voice, no broadcast. Distress signal. And so what's
Greetings,
going on?
Captain.
Yeah.
Hope you didn't have any setbacks on your journey here.
Just a few.
All of our missions have setbacks, sir. In fact, I must speak with you in private.
The War Council will be held in a few hours. Whatever it is, we'll have to wait. Land immediately and take care of everything before the Council.
At your disposal, Admiral.
So that means we're going this way. That's not G. That's G. So yeah, I've got no noise gate on. I've got nothing but pure mic. My laptop fans close to my left arm are ramped up, not to where they should be. My inverter fans are whirling away, waiting for my solar controller fans to kick in. You detect a distress signal and you go to its rescue. When you arrive to the origin of the signal, you find a ship with its system shut down but in good condition. What do you do? It's clearly a trap. Now let's try to contact them.
Pilot, take us to the next target.
What? I'm the pilot, apparently. I'm the captain. There is no autopilot. And then if there was, I would consider the autopilot being the pilot. But, yeah, there's not. Ooh. I don't like that. That knocked our shields down. Alright, I'm coming back around this way, buddy, because, you know, I hit the wrong button. There you are. After nearing the ship, you send a repair team to the distressed ship. Everything was fine until shots were heard and the transmission cuts out. It was a trap! That's no moon. After an intense firefight, the repair crew is able to reach their shuttle and separate from the enemy cruiser. The medical team receives the shuttle in our hangar, but they cannot save the life of one of the crew members who dies of his grave laser wounds. I actually care about this crew. Hopefully it wasn't one of these people. While this happens, the enemy ship activates its systems, raises its shields, and prepares for attack. Activate the shields!
Activate the shields. Let's finish them off.
Bye! Come on. Give me your weak spot. You gonna shoot anything at me, or? Oh, there you go. Apparently, you have front guns. Boom, boom. Boink.
Target's neutralized, crew. We're out of danger.
Yay, yes. Okay, let me turn that sucker off. We got more stuff to do. There's another distress signal. This last one went so well. Found out if you do engine speed. Oh, crap. What? After receiving a summons via the loudspeakers, you quickly head to engineering. The chief engineer is already waiting for you. Bad news, Captain. We have a terrible system breakdown in the engines that will permanently reduce its power unless we resolve it now. Also, we don't have the needed parts to fix it. Our only option is using parts of the ship's fuselage to repair the engines. But this option will weaken the ship's hull until we repair it in the station. So we're going right to the station then, right? What's, reduced speed, huh? Repair, weaken the hull. But this option will weaken the ship's hull until we repair it in a station. We'll do that. I always have engines on low anyways. Anyways, now that my speed has been decreased, if you see noises slower. Okay. Battle stations.
We'll finish you off and spend your credits on updates.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. I have TTS on. Hope it does something useful. Yeah, that was kind of useful. Ooh, you got all kinds of weapons.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Just not enough of them. Where are you guys going? Talking to my missiles.
Target's neutralized, crew. We're out of danger.
Yay. I keep meaning to actually read these. Okay, 140 ALC Organic Laser Cannon, cash in the pocket. SMC submachine gun and sniper rifle. Those are for ground combat, apparently. I gotta figure out how to use those. The antique shop is here. Okay. Kind of busy. Because we got some suspicious activity. Oh, I should probably power up my engines. The engines need to be powered. Might help us if I'm going forward too. Nothing good's gonna happen out of here. Nothing good, nothing good, nothing good. Yep, see? Told you. You reach the area and you can't believe your eyes. It can't be. It's completely impossible. Oh my God, seriously? Once again, Zane's voice rings out on your terminal. It seems that the fate brings us together again, Miller. I thought that by killing Ryder you'd be satisfied, but I see your thirst for blood is insatiable. Now that you're back for me, you might just be wondering how I got out of our last battle alive, huh? Really don't care. Captain Zane. As soon as the combat began, I knew we had to make a serious mistake. We had made a serious mistake. Ryder and I weren't nearly ready to fight you. Before you blew up my ship, I recorded a message to make you believe that I had died, and then escaped in an emergency pod. You answer angry. I said I don't care. I'm not playing your game, Zane. Zane goes on, ignoring you. I landed in the desert of lost souls. I wandered there for weeks, surviving on cacti and poisonous scorpions. Oh, yummy. There were times when I thought I wasn't going to make it, but my hatred for you kept me alive, Miller. In fact, I'm still alive because of you. That desert doesn't exist. You just made that up. Captain Zane. The Hootie Quai tribe found me, almost dead. At first, I thought they'd execute me right there, but their great leader, Anuki, allowed me to live. Instead of killing me, I was trained in the art of fight to be able to carry out my revenge. It took more than 10 years until, finally, I defeated my master. According to the Hudi Kai law, this entitled me to become their leader. Oh, great. I married the former leader's daughter and lived a peaceful life until that day. I was returning after a hunting party with several warriors, and we saw the smoke in the distance. When we arrived at the village, it had been razed and its inhabitants killed. I ran home, where I found my wife on the ground, holding her last breath. I cried and asked what had happened, but only a few words came out of her lips before her life was extinguished. Captain Miller. You sigh. We fought less than 2 weeks ago. Captain Zane. Back then, I understood everything. You couldn't let it go, right? You had to take away from me everything that mattered. All those years of suffering won't be in vain, Miller. I've spent a decade honing my combat skills. You're no match for me anymore. I'll avenge the death of my wife and all my people. The noble race of Hudi Kai warriors will be avenged. Zane's ships prepare to attack. God, I hope he's dead this time, because I don't know where that voice came from. I don't think it's like the first one. Finish off that damn lunatic. Bye! Oh, I guess I should probably, decide to move, put some engine speed going. One down, 100,000 to go. Meow. Bye, guys. Oh, that's my flat cannon going off, I guess. Let's turn T on and just, I don't know, shoot some missiles that way. Let's see where they go. Oh, they went right there.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
All right, your turn. Come on. Ah, you fart. You fart. Oh, that's hurt. Okay. Well, I'm not sure what happened there. But I need a target. Should probably use broadside view, but don't really want to. Seriously? How many are there? I thought I had TTS on. Ooh, you got missiles too. What is that key? B? No, wrong key. Not sure if a bug report should have a prominent place on the keyboard, but oh well. Alright, T, you're off. Wow, are you deflecting all of my missiles? Is that what's going on? That's not too nice of you. Oh, I have everything to shields. That's more like it right there.
One of the enemy ships has been destroyed.
Ooh, look at all those just swarming in on him. Enemy. I know I'm mispronouncing the name, but I don't care. Enemies down, Captain. You asked just to be sure. Do you detect any escape pods? Nope. Any auxiliary ships? Nope. You're still not completely sure. Maybe we should check if there aren't any survivors. Maya, Captain, there's no way anyone can come out alive from such an attack. We're going in just to be sure.
Head to the target. May, prepare boarding protocol.
May, that's the name. Okay, well, probably won't remember that. I need goodies. Submachine gun, bulletproof vest. Okay. I can... Maybe we'll get in combat and I can use those. Not that I want to get in combat. I kind of like my crew, sort of. Alright, where are you at, you little scrub monkey? There you are. Up, up, up. No, the other up. Up, 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 up. You and the crew enter what's left of Captain Zane's ship. All systems have been destroyed. If the damage caused by your weapons hasn't finished with Zane, the absence of life support will certainly have killed him. The only chance to survive would be to use one of the space chutes, but you've seen his image on the screen until the last moment of battle. You walk the corridors to the control room where you find several burnt corpses. Look for Zane. Just a few minutes later, one of the crew members calls to you. There's no doubt about it. Zane's body lies on one of the command seats. The captain has several burns and his body is completely frozen after the ship's depressurization. Crew member Wannabe, or Watanabe, whatever. There you go, Captain. Can we go back now? You nod. Zane is definitely dead. You turn around and get ready to leave, but before you open fire a couple times on Zane's body... Okay. You nod. Zane is definitely dead. You turn around and get ready to leave, but before you do, you open fire a couple times on Zane's body. Your crew stares at you in disbelief. You know, just to be sure. Alright, so the sentence needs to be reworked. And get ready to leave, but before you open... Well, I guess it works. I don't know. I don't care. He's dead. He's freaking dead. Alright, how's our ship holding up? Not that great. Okay. Let's go to the planet. Maybe we can repair here, and there's an antique shop. Yoink! Oh yeah, I just gotta... It's on the planet, I just gotta... Crap. Crap. You're running a combat simulation to train your crew. The onboard computer has prepared a simulated battle against the Children of the Sun. Scenario isn't looking too good. We're alone against 3 powerful children ships. The tension on the bridge is palatable, and all the crew members do what they can to defeat the enemy, but you finally succumb to a direct impact on the engines that destroys your ship. You speak with your crew members. Focus on aiming. If this would have been our ship, it would have been destroyed and our bodies be floating in the void, or worse yet, captured by the Children of the Sun. You need to line up your shots perfectly before firing. We can't waste energy on inaccurate shots. We've finished today's training. Gained a new attribute. More accuracy, but shoot slower. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. Yeah, that was definitely slower. Alright, let's turn the planet. We got headquarters. Don't want to go there. I'm supposed to go there. I don't want to go there. Carbon 14 antique shop, shipyard, hangar. Oh, I can't repair my place, my thingy anywhere. Unless I go back to the other thingy. You open the antique shop's door and hear the bells hanging on the frame ring. The shop was not dissimilar from what you had imagined it like. The dust piles up over almost 100 extravagant-looking objects. You walk the halls with the tablet in your hands while you look at some of the antiquities. You never paid special attention to antiques, but it was hard not to be curious where they came from. A man comes out with a friendly smile. Ooh, don't trust him already. Owner of the antique shop. Hello, can I help you with something? Greetings, I'm Frank Miller, captain of the Interstellar Republic. The man seemed somewhat surprised. Edmund Glotz. Edmund Glotz at your service, Captain. What brought you to my store? Edmund notices the tablet under your arm while waiting for your answer. One of my crew said that the other part of my crew said that he heard from his brother's stepsister that maybe you could help me. The man arches an eyebrow as you explain what happened with the tablet and leads you to the back room where he seems to have a small workshop. On the walls you can see large magnifiers and other restoration tools. Edmund picks up a few books from the central table to make room for the tablet, pulls out a magnifying glass with a flashlight and a brush from a shelf, and begins to check the tablet carefully. You know where it came from? Edmund Glotz. Wow, for a second I thought it was something big. I'm sorry to disappoint you, Captain, but there's no doubt that this is a forgery. Of course, of exceptional quality. So you know what this is about? It is a rather convincing recreation of a ceremonial tablet of an ancient tribe known as the Dismos. Originally from Ethos, extinct long before the appearance of space travel. I can't tell you much more, only about a dozen remains of the civilization have been found. All we know about them has been thanks to the transcription of a handful of texts, collect ancient old stuff written on paper, collected from ancient Ethos libraries. Tell me more about the Dismorphs. Edmund Glotz. It's not like I'm a specialist, and to tell you the truth, I don't think there exists an expert on this subject in the entire galaxy. The majority of the texts have been lost to time. The only thing that is left of them is no more than mere notes or mentions in old books. You could even access them in the Galactic Database through an Ansible on your ship. I don't have an Ansible. I have a specialist, engineers, and some scientists. We're all out of Ansible. The little we know is that they were a fairly small tribal civilization prior to space colonization. Think anyone might be interested, of the tablet? Edmund Glotz. Amongst some of my clients are reputed historians who would pay a fortune for a real piece. Being such a high-quality forgery, you could surely find some interested buyer, but for an astronomically lower amount. Best I can do is 500 credits. You could sell it right now and forget about it, but you didn't know if it would be worth it. Seeing the man's reaction when he inspected it more thoroughly, you suspected it was not even close to being a fair deal. If your suspicions were true, you would surely earn a lot more by selling on your own. Nah, I don't want to try that. I don't want to do that. For that little, I'm not willing to sell it. You turn around to exit the shop and hear Edmund calling you from the counter. Wait, Captain, I will offer 1,500 credits. His tone was much more desperate than his initial offer. Judging by his interest, it is not difficult to suspect the man was much more interested in acquiring the tablet than he initially seemed. Nope. You exit the antique shop with the tablet. If Edmund was so interested in acquiring it, it was likely worth much more than what he had told you. You didn't want to distrust him, but the possibility that the tablet was authentic existed, in which case, if what he told you is true, you could get a lot of credits for it. We'll investigate it more on the ship. Okay. I can't fix my ship here, right? No. That blows. I don't want to go there. Because I think I'm supposed to go there. Can't use O. Alright, let's go there. You enter the headquarters for the first time and it leaves you quite surprised. Most of your military training had taken place at the Tacit Stella Barracks, a stark contrast to the sophistication you see before you. Captains and other military officials are all heading for the immense hall where the meeting is about to take place. This is only the beginning. Even though the attack by the Children of the Sun had caught the Republic off guard, you are quick to gather yourself and begin planning the counterattack. Oh, I don't want to be here. Alright, head towards the Great Hall. The hall is gigantic. A large table in the background presides over the meeting while the rest of the captains are seated in their corresponding area. You enter your area, and after a few minutes, the council begins. After a few words to honor the hundreds of lives that had perished in the defense of Tacit Stella, Vice Admiral Flynn addresses the hall. It's time to plan our next move. The Republic has been decimated. In these dark times, we need a firm hand to lead the counterattack. As a first step, the Council has promoted me to Admiral. I promise not to disappoint you. I will make the Children of the Sun pay for the assassination of Admiral Sheo. The whispers among the crowd make it clear the majority of captains have not been informed of the changes. The Interstellar Republic usually chooses its commanders democratically from among the captains and higher ranks. An election behind closed doors was not customary, but with the war knocking at the door, emergency protocols had taken precedent. That the second in command should take control seemed without a doubt the most efficient way to start moving. What's the situation at Tacit Stella? The meeting opens up to a forum. You ask for permission to speak in order to find out what the situation at the old headquarters is. Admiral Darrell Flynn, the sacrifice of Captain Scott and her crew, managed to balance the battle. Only a handful of ships guard the destroyer Phoenix, Admiral Narto's ship. The final attack was powerful enough to pierce their shields and leave the engines completely useless. If Nardos is unprotected, we must act as soon as possible. We have information that Admiral Nartos has left the ship to lead the space conquest, but if he thinks we won't act, he underestimates us. We will finish the ship long before they expect it. However, we must be cautious. It could be one more trap from the children. It's possible they're waiting for us to take the bait and kill those of us who are left alive. Oh, I guarantee you that's exactly what's going on. Yeah, right there. Several captains question the wisdom of your proposal. Still others from various parts of the room begin to volunteer for an immediate attack. Yeah. It's clear that the council will conclude without a consensus. Admiral Flynn calls over the commotion. I understand your concern. Phoenix is a fearsome enemy and is at our mercy. But we do not know what Admiral Nartos has in store. An improvised attack will be sure to fall into his ambush. The council concludes and the gigantic hall quickly empties. Man, there's a lot of text. Continued disagreement undermines your spirits. Far from Far from far from consolidating you as a unit, the attack has divided you more than you thought. The various groups of captains positioned themselves on different sides, supporting the representatives they thought best qualified for the position of admiral. As much as it bothered them to see Flynn as Admiral of the Republic, returning the blow to the children was much more important. After hours of debate, Flynn and the rest of the senior officials will start planning the assault. Even if you took your time to ensure the offensive was set up, the Republic would make the children pay for everything they had done. Heading back to the ship. And we gotta go patch up. What? Oh, okay. You enter the headquarters to meet with Daryl Flynn, the newly appointed Fleet Admiral of the Interstellar Republic, to update him on the status of Genesis. The number of captains is much smaller than those seen in the Council. The delay until the attack on Tacit Stella was making you especially nervous. Waiting too long could have fatal consequences. Admiral Daryl Flynn. Captain Miller, good to see you. Captain Scott wouldn't stop talking about you even after she finished your training. She was sure you would go far. Her death has been a hard blow for us. And as I suppose you're aware, the young captains don't talk about anything else. Admiral Shale may have been the highest authority, but there was no captain more famous and beloved than Jane Scott. Whatever. Yeah, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. We found the Genesis. Flynn can't disguise the surprised look on his face. You explained the situation by mentioning the tracker you had placed. Splendid work, Miller. Recovering the Genesis might give us some advantage. I'll need you to recover the Genesis. I will order 2 tow ships to accompany you, led by David Robertson. Your mission will be to secure the ship's anchorage for its transport to the headquarters docks. Sure thing. Doink.
We'll set off immediately. We'll escort you to the ship and begin to dock, sir. Keep your eyes peeled. We could run into enemy ships in the sector.
Understood, Captain. We'll keep the rear and jump once you confirm the coordinates.
Awesome.
Crew, to your positions. Our current objective is to recover the Genesis.
No, my current objective is to fix our hull. Ugh. Yeah. Try to sober up this navigator. Oh, that reminds me, I need a beer. Yeah.
They are
Oh,
jamming our
balls.
engines, Captain. We'll finish you off and spend your credits on updates.
I gotta get my engines fixed and they're jamming them? That's no fun. Have some missiles.
Enemy ship has been destroyed.
Uh-huh. Where's the other one? Should probably find your weak spot. There we go.
Excellent work, team. Are you all okay?
Y'all alright? You dead yet? Damn, we almost were dead. Should probably, just ran. Have to remember to do that sometime.
Comms chief, request permission to dock.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Which one? 14? Oh god, I hope so. Stop going forward. We gotta figure this out. Ugh, so complicated. There we go. Now you can go forward. Well, we're supposed to go to 14. Yay, we are supposed to go to 14.
Docking complete. Only the authorized personnel can disembark.
Ooh, big diesel outside. Fix me up. Oh, we do have some things here. Okay. I'm all fixed up. Ship crash canteen. Never been to one of these. You go into the place, which seems really lively. The customers are gathered around a table as they chant enthusiastically. You approach to contemplate the spectacle, and you distinguish an enormous man and a young woman who drink shots non-stop while the audience cheers. The man seems to be severely impaired by alcohol, and after a few rounds he falls to the ground, causing the spectators to laugh. Young woman. Ha! You didn't even give me a good warm-up. Is there any other brave man who thinks he can challenge me? You, yes, you, the guy with the goofy face. Would you like to try your luck? I won't fall for your provocations. Wow, I thought I heard a cackle. Did you say something, chicken? I'll bet you 200 credits you can't keep up with him without throwing up. If you keep insisting, I'll have you arrested. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't listen to me. I think the liquor is starting to take effect. The best thing is for me to go home. Those who remain give you looks of irritation for cutting off the fun. It wasn't your fault. The annoying woman had taken it out on you, and the last thing you needed was to put up with that nonsense. And the last thing you needed was to put up with the nonsense of a couple of drunks. Take something and get back to the ship. Okay, so I just didn't want the hangover trait. What's the arcade? Oh, the arcade is fake battles. The arcade flashes dozens of bright lights while the noise of numerous machines deafen you. You feel a pleasant feeling tingling in your stomach thinking about the things that are about to happen. And what if I don't want to go ahead? Can I hit escape? No. You enter the room with your crew and quickly feel the adrenaline rising. Among your crew, there was no that word for video game genres except for one, the combat simulation room. That technology came from the military training simulators and could be accessed whenever you wanted, but it was never the same. Multiple companies obtained licenses and made modifications, making the experience infinitely interesting. It wasn't focused on boring instructions, it was more dynamic, without losing any realism. Facing a 4-foot double-headed creature with your crew was the most realistic and safe combat training you could think of. God, do I have to enter the simulating room? Can't I just Alt F4? You enter a room filled with different devices, and their activation begins a sensation of plummeting into the void until you reach a small room where you see your crew. In the room, you can adjust certain calibrations and select levels. The game is simple. Overcome all the matches to unlock more levels. If you overcome the last level, you win. If you die, you lose. Yeah. In the simulation room, nothing that happens is real. As lucid as it may seem, all the players find themselves in exactly the same condition as they entered. Great. Available level 1. Mousetrap. You approach a strange abandoned ship in search of riches, but it was an ambush. Kill the bandits, get out, leave. Thank God. I gotta get a beer. Okay, what other creepy little yellowish orange balls can I try not to hit? Alright, we're all fixed up.